franchise.
All right, the Spurs coming off a absolute shellacking in Oakland. They destroyed the Warriors. The Kings winning last night, beating the Phoenix Suns, and Sacramento will have. Log on to CSNCalifornia.com or call your local cable provider. Cousins working on Pau Gasol, and Cousins has just put himself in the history book of Golden One Center, the first ever basket. Boston, who played well last night, and it's a 4-0 lead for the Kings. Now Kawhi Leonard up top, gets the return, works on Rudy, scoots in, throws up a prayer, and it's answered. Good defense.
Yeah, Rudy bad.
Sacramento, the Spurs opening up, missing 4 of their first 5. Here's Rudy Gay, the steal. Kawhi trying to stop him. What a pass. Good job by Costa Jerry to run the floor and get into the easy play.
After the great defensive effort by Gay.
So Sacramento has a 6-point lead. And Kawhi Leonard over Costa Koufis. Aldridge looking for his first points. Cousins doesn't give in at all to that fake. Shot clock at 4. Every shot's being contested. You got to tip your hat to Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard just has a big defensive stance out there on LaMarcus Aldridge. Got into really a great center of gravity position and kept him in front. Cousins with the side pop. Good start for Cuz. He's got 6. Beautiful shot by Cuz.
Let's see if the Kings can slow down Kawhi Leonard. He's got all 6 of the points. And the answer is no, they can't.
Well, Kawhi Leonard knows the rest.
And Ginobili, no good. Manu Ginobili in his 15th year. Costa Koufis, and Sacramento's lead grows, and a timeout, San Antonio.
That even allows him to get better passing lanes.
And again, it's Kawhi Leonard who's been the only one doing the damage for San Antonio.
Spacing is great. The ball movement's great. Sometimes they don't make the shots, but they get good shots due to their patience.
Spurs are only 6 of 16. And Lawson able to scoot in and score, and the Kings lead is back to 6. McLemore, who got off to a good start off the bench last night, does it again tonight.
Well, really coming in aggressive.
8 minutes of this game. McLemore draws the foul, put it in the book, and send it to the line. What a start for McLemore. All right, Patty Mills and Manu Ginobili. It is Simmons, Lee, and Dedmon up front. Dedmon came in and absolutely was the difference from the bench's perspective of San Antonio. Now Lee ties the game at 29. Game on Saturday before Sacramento hits the road for 5. Boy, another drop ball by the Kings. That's the 3rd one here in the half. And Lee walks in, and the Spurs. Aflalo in for Tolliver. Here's Barnes triple. And the hometown product.
NBA franchise here, other than Greg and his tenacity.
Cousins. Nice pass.
Well-developed play, and execution just couldn't be better.
He has no stats.
And Garrett Temple, a big reason for that non-stat, because he was into him.
Spins away from the double. What that move by the all-star DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, he saw the double.
If he can just play one-on-one, and so anytime you can get that situation, he'll take it.
Cousins has 10 to lead the Kings, and again, good passing down low to Pau Gasol. Chance of Sacramento here from the crowd, and they're going to keep on chanting. Cousins has 13. Type of effort every night here at the Golden One Center. The fans are in for a real treat.
And I think they are. I think Coach Yeager expects it, and he expects Rudy Gay to become the great Rudini.
People are not going to know what to think.
In fact, I know it's early in the season, and we're only talking about game number 2. As you look at Patty Mills, the Aussie hit the three, but we can just see the improvement on defense and the effort with this team.
City and just the arena that we built, and so I can just sit there. I was standing there with Adam Silver today.
That's great.
And we have not one but two commissioners in the house today.
How about that? Adam Silver, and of course San Antonio Spurs. The Kings have a legitimate shot at a 60-point first half, leading at 57-49. And Manu Ginobili in a 2-for-1 situation.
Great interview there with Elston, obviously a guy that I think should be a head coach someday. Really just a terrific addition to Coach Yeager.
61-53. Anderson, and he gets it to fall. Kings need to capitalize on
these. Better take advantage now, because Tony will put up some numbers.
Yes, he will. 61-55. And Rudy has it fall through. And the lead is 8-4 the Kings. And it comes to a Flalo. Let's see if the Kings handle this a little bit better on offense. Koufos. And the answer is yes, they handle it perfectly.
Coach to Koufos.
Boy, what a pass that was by David Lee across on the baseline in the middle. Uh-oh. Here's Leonard. 4-point game.
Boy, you make a careless soft pass. Aldridge or Gasol can.
Uh-oh. Leonard took it away from McLemore, and he fouled him. Boy, that's the one thing you don't want to do. If you're going to foul him, then foul him. You know, don't. 71-68 as the Spurs are making their move here in the third quarter. And Lee with the tip, and San Antonio now has their... Ginobili at angle 3. 76-71.
You have now been here for the opening of all three arenas in Sacramento. What do you think of this brand new building?
Oh, this is beautiful.
Appreciate it. Grant?
Thank you very much. So honored to have the former Commissioner David Stern here. And right now it's all San Antonio. They are taking over this game on both sides of the floor. Look at the double. Cousins finds Tolliver, but he's got to catch that ball cleanly. That was a good pass by DeMarcus. And Cousins now at 22. Ground down 81-73. Three-pointer. You got Matt Barnes, bottom of your screen now on Kawhi Leonard. Here's Parker. And boy, Parker's just been ice cold there. Kings thought that ball was in the cylinder.
I thought so too. We had a pretty good angle on it here, but no call. No, very difficult shot.
Here's a three, a big one. Yes. Here's the posting Aaron Aflalo. And the Kings have come from 10 down. We're even at 83. Off balance, tough shot by Aldridge. Tough assignment here for Barnes on Aldridge. He uses his height and hits over him, shooting in the second half.
Yeah, obviously not getting the same kind of shots. It's a good learning experience for Coach Yeager and his team. Now that's a great play coming out of a timeout. Now that
2 minutes left. Boy, is he good.
I mean, he's just big time. I mean, he was well defended. When you really get down to it, if there's a very elite defensive teams, you have to do all those things better.
I think this is a really good, as you said, learning experience for the Spurs. Led by Dwayne Dedman.
He was outstanding.
What a game for DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, he's just fantastic. Cousins, 37-point here.
6-point game. And Leonard looking for the victory and has it. And if you give this fan base this type of effort every night, they'll stand for you every single game.
Absolutely, and the fans know it. This fan base is a very intelligent fan base. They know good basketball, and they know great.